How to close the generation gap. The Torah says in Parshas Vayechi Mem Ches Yud, Vaya Yisrael es b'nei Yosef v'yoyme mi'ele v'yoyme Yosef el aviv bonai heim asher nosan li elakim b'zeh v'yoyme kochemna elai v'varachem v'einei Yisrael kovdu mizayken le'yuchal lirois v'yagesh oisam ela v'yishak lehem v'yichabek lehem. Then Yisrael saw Yosef's sons and he said, "Who are these?" And Yosef said to his father, "These are my sons whom Hashem has given me here." He said, "Bring them to me if you please, and I will bless them." Now Yisrael's eyes were heavy with age. He could not see. So he brought them near him, and he kissed them and hugged them. The legendary Rabbi Ronnie Greenwald, Zecher Livracha, who lived from 1934 to the year 2016, was a trailblazer in working with youth at risk. He founded a religious school for girls who were not religious and did not want to be in school. His office in the back of the school building was next door to a car service. Among the car service drivers were 3 Hasidic boys who had left yeshiva. One day Ronnie asked them if they wanted to learn something light with him. Not seeing him as a threat, they agreed, so they started learning together for 20 minutes a few times a week. One day they were learning the above psukim when one of the 3 boys, Mendy, piped up with his own interpretation of the above. What he said was astonishing and painfully revealing. He began, Yaakov Avinu took one look at these 2 boys and said, "Who are these guys?" He didn't recognize them because they looked so different from what he was used to. They had been raised out of town in Mitzrayim. They didn't grow up with the rest of the family in Mea Shearim, so they didn't look like his other grandchildren. Yosef answered, "These are my sons whom Hashem has given me here." So Yaakov said, "Okay, bring them to me if you please, and I will bless them." So Yosef brought his boys closer to Yaakov, and Yaakov tried to see them, but he just couldn't. Ve'einei Yisrael kovdu mizayken, lo yuchal lirois. Yaakov's eyes were heavy with age, he could not see. Mendy continued to explain, Yaakov was old school. He was from a different generation. He tried to see them, but he just couldn't understand them. He thought, I can't see this. I can't look at them. These haircuts, the way they dress, I can't relate to them. So what did he do? Did he rebuke them? Did he give them mussar? Did he tell them to change their dress and get a haircut? No. What did he do? Vayishak lehem, vayichabek lehem. He kissed them and he hugged them. Ronnie was impressed. That was incredible, he said. This week, I have to speak at a Nefesh conference of 350 mental health professionals, and I will tell them your vort. That weekend, Ronnie repeated Mendes' insight. Afterwards, a gentleman from Brazil, Rabbi Pasternak, rushed over to Ronnie and exclaimed, "Ronnie, it was worth the whole trip from Brazil just to hear that vort about Yaakov and his grandsons. I will repeat it in Brazil." Ronnie said, "Before you go back to Brazil, make sure you call Mendy and tell him how you like it. Here's his number." The next week, Mendy came running to Ronnie and said, "A rabbi from Brazil called me and he told me that you said my vort at the conference and he loved it. Ronnie, I think I want to go back to yeshiva." Rav Ronnie said, "And that's when I did what Yaakov Avinu did. I hugged him and I kissed him." When repeating this story at the Home Sweet Home opening night of Chinuch in 2003, Rav Ronnie concluded with a message to all those who want to help the struggling neshamas. That's what these kids need: time, patience, care, and love. Rabbi Pesach Kron, Illuminations of the Maggid, page 260.